give it up. So we have all of Red Link Studio here. We have a bunch of our community members from the Trials community. Give it up for the Trials Elite. We got some people from the media, some of our peers from the gaming industry here in Finland, and of course, last but not least, we have the Trials Rising production team. Let's give it up for everybody.
And if you take photos here tonight, please share them in social media with the hashtag TrialsRisingBadge. And why wouldn't you take pictures? Because this night's gonna be hecky nice!
There it is.
So, without further ado, let's give a warm welcome to the GM of Red Links, Jonas!
Thank you and good evening everyone. Welcome on my behalf as well. Great to see so many of you here today. Tonight we are celebrating Trials Rising, the most recent and the most ambitious addition to the Trials franchise. I am super proud of the game and of the team that made it all happen. So I want to give a big thank you to everyone who contributed to the end result here at Red Links in Helsinki, in Kiev, and in other parts of the Ubisoft organization. I also want to thank the friends and family members, because in a big project like this, it's not only smooth sailing all the time. So I would be surprised if the occasional pressure would not have shown also outside of work every now and then. So your support in keeping our employees is really appreciated. And already at this point, I also want to thank the organizers of this party. I know that some people have been working night and day recently to make all this happen.
Hey.
I just heard a comment that the hardest part in the organization must have been to arrange the grayness and the rain to support all the other props we have here. So good job on that as well. I am glad about the positive reception the game has gotten so far from media and from the players. And as Trials typically is a game with a long-term appeal, there is a lot of potential in the game. Now, on my behalf, I wish all of you a great evening, and I want to introduce you to the man behind Trials, Antti Ilvessuo.
Hello! I was asked to speak Hari, so I will do that. Here is lots of trials that we have done many years. No, sorry, this is John, he's not Trials. Trials first was done in year 2000 in Miniclip, became a huge success. Then lots of different versions that were successful, and I think the biggest part in Trials history that made the deal was the Trials HD on Xbox Live. And that kind of changed the Trials and made it really famous. John, why you look so sad?
I'm good, dude.
Just worried. Do I have to speak faster? Okay, and then a few games later we are here. Yes. Was that enough fast? Perfect. Now Jonas looks me and hurry up. And Mikko also. Could you behave for once? I behave. Okay, let's cut the crap and show the release trailer. Oh yes, and thank you for everyone for being an awesome team, and you made a great game that will live long together. Yes, and Brad there also. Do you want to say something? Professor Fat Shady! That means you have to come here. Where are your official shit?
My official shit is not here, I'm sorry.
Official shit.
You look really official. This reminds me our time in Los Angeles.
That was supposed to be private.
Yes.
And by the way, this is Auntie being quick.
Yes. And no rehearsal. Okay. And now we are here, and how about we start, or I end my part of showing the release trailer. Yes. And hit it.
Just hit, go ahead, go and do what you do, you're so goofy. The truth is, if you wanna ride like Tony, it won't be easy, believe me. If you wanna leave your enemies in the dust, you gotta eat some dust. So here's my 2 cents, really, no trick to it. If you fall, ramp up your skills, and if you fall, get up, try again, try again, try again. All you need is try again. When the game is over, set play, try again. So you wanna be the king and it seemed that no, but you pops on your team or believe in your dream. Looking for some satisfaction, get up, jump into action, get on the scene, check it, but don't ruin my theme. I got what you need to succeed, the cure that it brings, success and fame. Cheer up, pick your head up, practice hard, man, try again, try again, try again. Stand up and get it done, try again, try again. All you need is try again, when the game is over, set play and try again. The smell that we smell is the stench of defeat. Learn from your past when you're bound to repeat. Finally taste victory, I got what you need. Listen up, God, success is guaranteed. No pain, no gain, so get back on the road. Trust me, hard work never in vain. You wanna be a winner? Try hard and try again. Try again. You need to try again. Life gets you down. Stand up and get it down. Try again. All you need is try again. The game is over. Say my name, try again, again and again. You know what it means when they say no pain, no gain. Never let the price you pay. Gotta eat some dirt to taste victory. That is silly, really, that's how it be. Try again, again and again. You know what it means when they say no pain, no gain. Never let the price you pay. Gotta eat some dirt to taste victory. Kinda silly, really, that's how it be. Try again.
Alright, so thank you Jonas, and thank you Auntie for your very short and concise history of the Trials franchise. Next we're going to welcome to the stage the producers of Trials Rising, Miko and Alex.
Hey everybody, thank you all for joining us to celebrate the release of Trials Rising. To be honest, there have been days that I couldn't imagine this day to happen, but now the game is out, the reviews are great, players are enjoying our game. I feel so relieved to celebrate this release with all of you. And yeah, it hasn't been an easy road, there has been several ups and downs. But as all good things, this project started with a PowerPoint presentation, and I want to thank Konsta Kontunen for putting that together. And from the day one, or from the day minus 60, believing in that, believing in this concept, pitching that to Jonas, to Antti, to myself, and then gradually that PowerPoint presentation became Trials Rising. So I think that's great. So we started the project 2.5 years ago in a secret island. We had a kickoff meeting with the core team from Kiev and Helsinki. Core teams from Kiev and Helsinki. Yeah, secret location outside of Helsinki. So we spent there 2 lovely days. And we set the foundation for the entire project. From that core team, Alex is here with us. And we also have a new core team in Kiev, and some of them are here with us tonight. So guys from Kiev, can you raise your hands? There, big shout out to the Kiev. So yeah, I want to thank everybody in the development team, but specifically I want to thank Alex, you and the whole entire Kiev team for the commitment and resilience. It was a word that I learned during this project. So from the amazing resilience that you and your team have shown. That is really truly amazing thing, and I think our team in Helsinki have learned a lot from you. So I really want to thank the commitment, all the long hours on the work that you've put to the game. That passion really shows in the end product. So I really want to give a big shout out to the team here.
I'm so happy to be here, and as Mika mentioned, that we started this project more than 2 years ago in the secret island, and this project meant to be how we were discussing that, like the small trials for our fans, for our core community. Just do the normal trials, no overscope, don't make it huge. That was the discussion like almost 3 years ago. Now we are staying here with the best, the best and the biggest trials ever. And this is so great because this is also confirmed by our by community, hopefully guys who are here, by media, by reviews, by Metascore. So this is so great. And I would also like to mention that by doing this great game, we also accomplished so many great things that are not on the surface, and people don't talk about that. Like, for example, Kiev team grew twice since the beginning of this project. We opened a new studio in Odessa, in Ubisoft, Ukraine, and Trials team was the first team that started that studio. And we have 2 guys from Odessa here, and they will continue working on the project. So this is also very, very cool. And we also shipped while doing the production of the game, in the middle of production, we take the courage and we started working on Switch in the middle of production, and we made this game. What we were thinking at that time is impossible. We shipped 4 platforms at the same time, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the first time ever in Ubisoft. So guys, we did it while making the game, the biggest and the biggest trials ever. Thank you for that. As I mentioned, it's really, I'm happy to be here. Like, I was traveling to Helsinki so many times already, like feeling like it's my second home. I actually even have like my favorite room in hotel. But this was not possible for us without your trust. And without these opportunities that you guys in Red Links gave us, I would also like, it's kind of thank you. So we all thank you for bringing us these opportunities. It's really great. We learned a lot. And right now, it's also time for new challenges and for time to make decisions. So I made a decision to move to another project, take more opportunities within Ubisoft. But the Trials team in Kiev and Odessa is, I can assure you, the most dedicated team to the project in Ubisoft Ukraine. So leaving the project with these hands, with a new AP, Maria, who is joining us, I'm totally sure that it will be a huge success in post-launch, and we will deliver the great experience to our players. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you. So as said, this is just the beginning. The release is just the beginning. We have a great product in our hands. Players are enjoying it. We are making sure to polish the game even further, to bring in more content and more features for our players to enjoy. But this is of course just for Monday. You can wait. Tonight we're gonna party. We're gonna celebrate the release of Trials. I want to invite everybody from the development team here to the stage with us to celebrate this and take photos.
Please, come on, everybody.
Please.
No, I don't need to.
And you guys can also climb up the things.
Everybody should
Let's go up.
You see a wooden line here. Everybody needs to be on this side of the wooden line, so everybody needs to be on.
But please, guys, don't fall down because it's a kitchen behind the curtain.
Something's gonna go wrong. Oh, my space could be full.
Yeah, but now it's time to get crazy.
Let's get crazy!
Hey! Oh,
T-shirts. Watch out! Woo! Antti, aim lower, not too low, but you know, no. In the back, in the back.
Oh! It's a dud.
It was not wrapped well. That was not my fault.
We practiced this tons of times.
There you go. Last one.
Hey! Woo! And that's it. Dinner time.
Please just get out of there.
I can do that. Let me wait here.
Julius, voit sä lähettää ton mulle?
No whammies. Make sure you fap.
Okay.
5 seconds.
Last trick. I will need Mikko and Antti to help me.
Come on.
I can see Antti, Mikko.
Antti, come on!
The name of the trick is... Okay, I want...
This is not a good idea.
It's not a good idea, it's a great idea.
However you want.
Yeah!
Put your body down. Okay, please move a little bit that way. Just a half a meter. Guys, keep your heads down, hands down beside the body. What? Please go down. I don't want to die. Okay.
Everybody, let's go! Hey! 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 Hey!
Jeez.
Sorry. Oh shit! It's going down!
Hey!
Come on, Badger! Come on, Badger!
Yeah!